Let me play this game with Bucco, which is in 6th BGA from Italy, and with a 64% win rate, at least in official games. Okay, and it is Bucco to offer the powers. We have Cronus, most likely not paired with any of these. He will be too weak. I have seen Aeolus versus Siren, that's an interesting one. Hermes Siren is also interesting, I don't know who I would pick in that one. Maybe Hermes if he played first, or even if he played second, but it's kind of tricky, that one. Arush, Hermes, I believe Arush should be a bit stronger. I guess these powers are, you can play them against each other. Hermes against Aeolus probably not. Okay, so indeed we have Hermes Siren and Hermes first, and now I have to pick Hermes, right? So a Siren game. So Hermes can move any number of times if he doesn't move up or down, and Siren can force one or two of my workers in the direction of the song, and then build with either worker. So Siren puts the song in this direction, meaning that my workers will be forced south. So a worker which is in row 2 will be forced to row 1. So let me do something, okay, like this. So I will build in the first row, because if I play in the first row, my workers are immune to Siren, and it's much easier when you don't have to face a power. And Siren will most likely try to push me to the 5th row so that she can use her power. One thing I like about Hermes in this matchup is that I can let my worker get forced to the 1st row, and then in a single move that worker can go all the way to the 5th row and defend. Okay, I like this positioning, I guess. She's aiming to build here in the 5th row with this worker. I placed this worker on purpose in c4 so Siren couldn't place her own worker on c4. And I will build here in the 1st row like I mentioned. And start the attack. As long as I'm the 1st player, I will create a level 3 winning threat first, so one of these workers will have to come to this corner eventually. That's why I kind of forced Siren to move this worker, because this one is far away. Okay. I can probably once again force her to move this worker, but I guess I won't. I just... No. Okay, I'm considering either moving up and building in e2. No, I think I prefer this, because Siren cannot go to d2 with this move. And this is kind of annoying, because if Siren reaches d2, it becomes much easier to defend this corner. Probably we'll see something like a build in c4, I would say. Or this worker moves and a build in b2. Okay. Maybe I should have moved up in the previous turn, but okay, I will move up now, and I will not build anyone, because Siren can just go here and build a level 3, and then this worker can also access C1, so let me instead build in E2, and Siren cannot create her own attack with this worker in C2 here in this structure. She will have to defend. This move, I don't think it will be very good. It's giving me an extra block, and for what? I'm not sure. But Siren took it back, maybe she'll play something else. So Siren plays a move which I think it's reasonable, but I would have still preferred if she built in C2, because with that move she would guarantee that she would move next to a square adjacent to D1. By playing this move, I can go. It's still an okay move, I guess. I think in C2 would have been more accurate, because now I can keep on with my plan of building in the first row. So I will do this. But let us see. For now, I don't think this will work. I will step down with this worker, I guess, or not, because my only hope is to build a little bit more over here. Okay, I will step down and I will build in C1, I guess. Siren cannot go to E2, otherwise I just go to D1 and build in E1. She will probably move up, and then if she builds in B2, then I just go with this worker to C2 and build in B2 and with this worker to D1, so that she cannot move up. If she builds in B1, okay, that's an extra square for me, I guess. So in C2 maybe it's the best move. This one, like I said, I don't mind it that much, because I'll just create here the level 3 with this worker and also move the female worker to D1, so that Siren cannot go to D1 herself, making full use of my Hermes power. Okay, I will go over here, I move both workers on the same level, and I will build a level 3 over here so that Siren cannot move up. And notice that still Siren cannot go to E2 with the male worker, of course, because I just go with C2 to D2 and build in E1. Oh boy. Yeah, but I don't know what other move you could play, but this gives me a level 2 in C1, which I will gladly take. And now Siren pretty much has to build the dome here, otherwise I create a double winning threat and win. And now it feels like I should be winning in a matter of moves. If not in one of these squares of C1, D1 or E1, then in B1 for sure. Siren won't have time to stop me, I guess. Maybe, okay, maybe she can try to build in D3. Oh, okay, she can do this. I almost forgot. I almost forgot. I'm still in time. Yeah, and I think it's the first power, the first time she uses her power. Maybe she won't use it. I don't see a good way to defend this B1. And all thanks to this dome in B2. Domes usually benefit Hermes. Usually, I mean, it depends the position, but because Hermes also likes to have the board connected, but since he doesn't have to move, there are a lot of situations where domes are good for Hermes. So I don't think I need to step down with one of the workers. I won't even step down, I guess. I will play this. How do you stop me from going from D1 to C2 and building in B1? Pretty much you have... Yeah, you can't even stop me. That's the thing. You can try to go to C1 yourself, but then C2 yourself, but then I win in C1. So we'll play this move and you cannot do anything. Hermes made it look easy, but Siren can be quite tricky many times. And I also think that Hermes is quite good in this one.